Yeah. Working. Yeah, I like that.
We got a few more minutes before we get underway here, guys. How did everybody find the roads this morning? Same way we always do. You look out the window. Okay. Yeah, no good day job.
George, it's nice to see you up front.
First time ever.
My name is George from now on.
He made a command decision. He said, hey, listen.
Well, we are a small group this morning, an intimate group, which is okay with the weather and all that.
Quiet group too, except for two in the front row.
Well, good. The clock's ticking over to 8:30, guys. Welcome to the December edition of the Fredericksburg Area Woodworkers Guild. All right. Thank you, both of you.
I'll get a sign next month. Applause.
We're gonna start out a little different this morning.
Darn that weather.
We don't have the applause sign. Rob, it's good to see you this morning, man. Good to see you out this morning. An opportunity has befallen us, which is a great thing. Jill and Walt and I, and sometimes Mike and a few other people typically get together on like the third Thursday of the month, and Stan and Mark come in, and we have a delightful meal down at Kickback Jack's. And there's a little lady that always waits on us and takes care of us. She's just a delight. A hard-working mom holding down 2 jobs trying to raise 3 kids. And we're going to basically adopt her and her kids for Christmas. So that group is, and anybody else that wants to participate. And what we're planning on doing is we're going to go in there this next Thursday at 11:30 in the morning for breakfast. And we're all, this coming Thursday morning, and we're all going to carry a $50 bill, green cash. We're not going to use credit cards or debit cards. And we're going to have her put the meal all on one ticket. And whatever the difference is between what our meal cost is and the $50 bill that we're going to put on the table is going to be the tip. A real way to bless those people.
Leah's got just 3 kids, and the youngest one, who's 4, I think, has diabetes. And I got to really know her because she's having trouble paying for her diabetes supplies. And I have extra, so every once in a while I give her some of my supplies to fill in so she doesn't have to buy any. But she is a hardworking young lady. She gives us great service there, and you'd never know she works this hard. So we'd like to make this an annual event that we can pick somebody out that helps us. You know, most of us are pretty blessed, doing okay in life, so we really want to help. I told Tim I'm going to start it off. I'm going to give her $100, so we're hoping all of you can help us with that. And if you can't come to lunch and you want to give something, put some money in the bucket, and all the money in the bucket today will go to this charity also. So we're really excited about this. She's a fun girl, and I get hugs every time. Tim doesn't get hugs. Well, maybe this time he will. I'm just cuter than Tim. Yes, she did, I know.
11:30 this Thursday, Kickback Jack's down here in front of Lowe's and across from the Indian Motorcycle Dealership. And like I said,
Thanks. We usually do the third. We usually do the third Thursday, but it's so near Christmas we want to move it up. So you do know that Christmas is this month?
Yes.
You sure? Okay.
but anyway, that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to see the need, meet the need. And this lady is very well deserving. And you know, we chose $50 because that's a nice, easy round number. So again, Thursday, 11:30. $50 bill, or unless you want to do more, that's acceptable as well. I think a couple of us are probably going to throw $100 at it. And just, it's going to make sure that her and those kids have a good Christmas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one big bill. I'll pay for it with all the money you gave and what we gave, and give her the rest in cash.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to do.
Any
Okay.
questions?
Did we bring a toy for the kids or anything?
We hadn't thought that far out. Hadn't thought of that.
But if you'd like to, yeah.
Yeah, why not? If you want to, why not? If we're
I'll smack you.
again, this Thursday,
Always got one.
Kick back,
11:30,
Jack.
Kickback Jack.
In.
Why are you looking at me like I'm an idiot?
Well, I don't know. That it?
That is our atypical opening this morning.
Well, Tim,
So,
how long have I known you? 14
the
years
only thing that
now?
comes to my mind is too long, but that's not the right answer.
Well,
14 years.
You know, I've never
14 or
lied to
15
you
years.
in all that time, but I have to tell you I did this time. I'm not doing a demo. About 2 months ago, I asked 3 members of the Guild to help me form a committee. Like Anastasia, Walt, and George here. And the purpose of it was an appreciation day for Tim. Tim has started this guild, and I know firsthand he puts a lot of work in it. And we wanted to tell him how much we appreciate that work. But also, Tim has given a lot to all of us, teaching us woodworking, worked on projects with us. He's opened his shop to all of us. I spend a lot of time there.
So does this mean we can't do our regular meeting that I'm used to?
No.
Had to try.
I
I gotta
know.
always run my mouth, Joe. It's what I do.
Wes is filming this, so we're going to have a record of it. And we've got several things that we've got for you today. So it's like, you know, this is your life, Tim Eggers. We want you to sit back and hopefully you enjoy this. And everybody here has contributed in some way or another to this event. As you can see, there's 3 ladies in the office that kicked you out.
Yeah, it was something about the bikinis and the dancing
Yeah.
girls thing. They didn't.
Mark's wife, Nancy, is here. Mike's wife, Jay, is here. My wife, Brenda, is here. And if Mark can get himself up and bring out
Real name.
our first present for Tim,
What am I supposed to do?
you're supposed to sit there and behave yourself.
The behavior part's going to be the difficult one. Well, this is pretty crazy, guys.
Well, we hope you enjoy it after we get done with you today.
Bring it on.
We've got all kinds of surprises for you.
Cool.
But we really appreciate, especially I do.
Okay. Now, I cannot tilt this. You need to come up before it's cut to see it. Because, hopefully they'll go to tape.
I gotta get a safety
You'll have this falling out of your back.
Hey, I'm going to try to get this so everyone can see it.
No page.
Well, while he's preparing, and so I don't.
You go be a human. I'll be your camera, okay?
As Joe was planning this event, and we thought of an idea, Nancy and I thought of an idea, how could we go ahead and add something a little bit different to the gathering? And we had a professional baker friend of ours go ahead and make this cake with the motif of Tim, his beard, the glasses, the woodworking. And as you see, everything is kind of channeled that it goes in that direction. And it says, thanks from the Guild, and it weighs about 50 pounds. Wow. So for everything that you have done and for everything that you
That's awesome, man. Thank you, guys.
The boot may not be the scale, but the glasses are pretty close.
Now if we had our sawzall. We can get them right out.
Bring it over there.
Put the camera on tape so we can see the tape.
It's really cool, guys.
No, I made the plate.
All right, it shows.
It's kind of both.
Sorry, Joe.
It is, but we weren't sure.
Guys, that's just flat out amazing. Really cool. I like the walnut sawdust on the top here.
I tried to get maple, but they wanted walnut.
That's
The only thing that you can't eat are the glasses.
very cool, very cool.
Now, I want to also do a shout out to Nancy. Where's Jay? She's back there. It's Mike's wife and my wife Brenda. We're going to be cutting the cake. We can stop eating. And at the end of the presentation today, we'll be stopping a little bit, having some cake and some refreshments. So we're not done.
That's really awesome, guys.
We also have a little thank you plaque, and would you everyone to sign it, please? A pen right here.
So when you come up for your cake, make sure you sign it. All right, back on your seat.
Hi, Benjamin.
There he is.
And
For
sweet
those of you that didn't notice, I was trying to keep Tim out of the office when he went in, and my wife kicked his ass out.
You did a very good job kicking it.
Yeah. So. All right, Mike, you ready? Ready. You need to go get it? I'll be right back. Mike will be right back. This is gonna be a procedure.
This is where we should all go.
Hey, guys.
And if you haven't noticed, Tim's wife Kathy and the family is in the back.
Okay, come on up and have a seat, guys. Buddy, what's going on? Come here, man. Good to see you, buddy. This is Benjamin, the amazing Benjamin. This is our little YouTube star.
Hey, nice shirt you're wearing.
We were in Lowe's, how long ago, a couple weeks ago? And, his dad, Patrick, came in and saw him. We were literally standing there in a row, and a guy walked down the row and said, "Aren't you that famous kid from YouTube?" And I said, "Yeah."
Tim, this is Mike, and we got a little present for you.
We just wanted to express heartfelt appreciation for everything you've done for a really long time. 14 years is an amazing run. You know, many of us have heard Tim say something to the effect that if you can conceive something in your mind, and if you can believe it with all your heart, you can make it with your fingers. And that applies to many of the projects that we have all been involved in personally over the years, and it especially applies to the fact that we have a guild. Because Tim conceived of it, believed it year after year after year, and then all the behind-the-scenes things that he has done over the years to make it a reality are why we have a guild. And we're just so grateful that we have a place where we can gather, where we can share, where we can grow, where we can learn. And I think grow is the most important, because we've all grown in our skill set. What's more important is say something we want to share with you. If you'll allow me to read it, those who can't read far away.
Because of vision.
It says, Tim Eggers, please accept our heartfelt gratitude for your outstanding mentorship and leadership as the head of Fredericksburg Woodworkers Guild for over 14 years. Your dedication as an amazing wood artisan and as a teacher, along with your willingness to share your knowledge, have inspired countless woodworkers. Thank you for your passion, your guidance, and your positive impact on our community. And so you say, why did they put it together like this? Well, There's something about Tim always wanting to be within arm's reach of something that is tasty. This is just to make sure that it's sugar-free, because if you go to a shop, it's not always sugar-free, but this is. Oftentimes when Tim is doing a project, he will say, Jack, he will say he's losing his marbles.
We take
because
it for
the project
granted.
is kind of bigger than what he thought it was. The date that it's due was yesterday, so this is just a reminder. And also, we know that you've got to keep away from sugar drinks, so we just thought a bottle of water instead of something loaded like Mountain Dew is something that will keep you with us for a long time. And that's our goal, be together as a group for a long time.
This plaque was made by Smitty at the American Made Wood Shop, and he donated it to Tim. And, not only has Tim helped us with the Guild, but also the art community in Fredericksburg. When I started doing woodworking 14 years ago, woodworking wasn't part of the artisan community in Fredericksburg. And through Tim and the workshop and this Guild, I think we're a big part of the artisan community in Fredericksburg. So for that, we were very, very thankful. We have one more thing.
This is a gigantic candy dish, sugar-free candy dish, put on the side of this plaque right here. But I just wanted to say a few things about Tim. I've known Tim for probably 14, 15 years as well, and I was working at JC Force.
Okay, I think we got to see not to drop it, okay? Okay, shake it.
The motorcycle, yes, and everything else. Done. The motorcycle, yes, and everything else. Done, but it's not just wood. But it's not just woodworking. He's an artist also, right? And that's, I think, if anything, he's is that not only are we woodworkers, but we're artists too, right? And here's another funny thing I was just saying. I said, Mike, Joe taught me safety, but they're the most unsafe individuals working that I've ever seen. But they will never, ever let you do anything they do unsafe. I thought that was kind of funny because I always laugh at it because I'm like, are you supposed to do that, Tim? He goes, no. But he will never ever let anybody do what he does. That's all I have to say. Because, you know, when you say about church, he's a good Christian and everything. Back from, you know, deployment and being in the police department, I needed something when I first got here. I didn't have anything. I went to be. I said, this is great. And after a while, I said, Tim, this is like my church. He goes, thank you. I really appreciate it. But he's been my sermon ever since I first got here for woodworking. So not only does
We
he,
still haven't baptized you yet.
no, thank God. Listen, that's all I'm saying.
Thanks, Anthony. That's awesome, man.
There's one more thing. You guys come on. Yeah. We've done a lot of different things. We've had some contests downtown for clock making, box making. We've put on festivals, which were, I think, some of the biggest events in town. But this morning, these two kids actually got married here at the Guild. He thought he was just signing a letter, you know. But we want to thank you guys for being part of our family here, and it is a family. And I hope I embarrassed the hell out of you.
Everything, and nice to meet you. Yes. And it was Tim, and Tim will be
And we had a pretty cool